that this is our season opener. This is our 2026 season for aquatics, and we've started with National Swimming League 1 here at Kampala Penn School. And we're very excited to have close to 550 swimmers from about 20 clubs. This is the very first time that we can have as many in the league. And also this is our third edition of the league, because the league is also not very new, but I think it's picking up from what we see. We changed the arrangement so that we can use the league as a qualifier for the nationals. The nationals will take place in July. So the idea, the reason why we think that the turn-up is better is that we have put qualifying time, but also require that for you to swim in the nationals, you must have swum in the league. So that's why the turn-up here is very big. Our major international events this year are the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow in July. During the summertime, then we'll have the Summer Olympics, the Youth Olympics in Dakar, and finally the World Aquatics Short Course Championships. But we also have a zonal competition, which is Africa Aquatics Zone 3, which Uganda is hosting, the 12th edition. We are hosting it here in Kampala in October. So this is part of preparing our athletes to be ready for those zonal, continental, and international games. We also have the Africa Aquatics Junior and Senior Championships in Egypt in May. Again, we will use these leagues to select people that will represent us, the athletes that will represent us in Ghana, in Accra, Ghana. First of all, the league is in 3 editions. It's in 3 legs. So leg 1 is 2 days. Leg 2 will also be 2 days in April, and then leg 3 will also be 2 days in May. So there are two days and different selected events. So the top 16 or 18 swimmers are the ones that we shall have to go for the nationals. So the league is very important because everybody now understands the new format. Without hitting the national times, qualifying times, people won't be able, our athletes won't be able to make it to the nationals.
So far, abawuzi bakoze bulungi nnyo okuva mu club yaffe ya Sailfish nga basinga basaze time kuba guno omuzannyo gwe tulimu gwa kusala time. Kyetugezaako okukola kwe qualifying oba kwe kuyitawo okukiika mu mpaka eza national championship. Kwegamba eno league meet zigenda kubeera league 3 nga tetunawoga national championship. Abawuzi abanaaba ne time ezisinga mu kubalala be bagenda okuqualifyinga ku events ez'enjawulo. So omulamwa gwa kuyitawo. Enkya siyinza kugamba nti wali ekyamaanyi ekyokwongeramu kuba tuzze twetegese ebbanga ddene era nga tuli beeteefuteefu enkya okwongera okwolesa omutindo omulungi.
Excited that this is our...
And of course, the competition successfully climaxed yesterday, and of course, as the respective participants speaking to us, one of the coaches did say that they did have a great day and of course improved in one way or another as they all hope to get to the nationals themselves. So this is one of the events, but they would have another event later on in the year that will be in April as they hope to continue popularizing the game of swimming. I think we've seen it in the USA Games, so we believe that if it is adopted in more games to come, when we have the East African Games at the same time as well, we still see this particular game. So currently, where we are at, the level that these competitions were, is the swimming league. And of course, the participants in here that progress will be making it to the nationals itself. One of the sports that maybe I enjoy watching without participating. Okay.
Why not?
Do you know how to swim?
Never in my life have I ever been interested in swimming. Like me swimming, that's what I mean. Me getting
You don't want to immerse your whole body in the water? You're scared of what could go wrong?
Exactly. So if anything goes wrong when I'm on water, I mean, I'll just pray my last prayer because I don't even have a single...
Do you like going on boat rides?
Not really.
No, you don't, huh? Oh, okay. If you did, I would say that then you need to learn how to swim very fast in case anything happened when you are off on a boat ride.
I'll wear a floater.
Yeah, yes. There is that.
Yes, you
there
will.
Could be that.
You will still need saving.
I'll be saved.
Need saving.
I'll be saved. And what?
But you can move your arms in water, right?
But
nope.
You can't. If in case you crash and So you have a life jacket. You still need to
listen.
move
The problem
with
is,
it.
you see that life jacket works if you're not in tension. You need to act like you've surrendered, and I'm told that's the only way you can float. Otherwise, that life jacket can still go a bit down with you. Now, if someone doesn't know how to swim and there is an incident that will require them to swim because they know they don't know how to swim, there's always going to be that tension, that pressure. They will begin to just quake and they think they're going to die.
Yeah, you get a bit nervous and tense.
That life jacket has a whistle, so when you fall, you have to keep blowing the whistle until someone comes to help you. But we don't.
I don't know what
we are under God's umbrella.
Yeah,
I mean, I think.
What would I even be looking for in there to
boat ride?
No, I mean swimming it's a fascinating sport. I mean, I can for the participants, they had the opportunity to go out there. It's a very very tense competition. I've sat in I think twice in terms of just watching the competition. And it gets very, very tense. You need to have plenty of endurance. You need to be very strategic, but you have to be very fast. Your arm strength has to be. You have to have very good. You have to be quite strong in order for you to be able to win some of these competitions. But I mean, it's a fascinating sport. For those that in the competition for the nationals, it can get very competitive. The sport in itself, I mean, it is. It's a bit more in terms of the central area, because when you look at the schools that take part in swimming, you could say that those in the central area are able to access swimming pools more conveniently than some of people from the other parts of the country. But nonetheless, I think that when you see over 500 participants take part, you can see a bit of the growth of the sport in itself, and you can see the more people that are getting into the sport, which is quite good. And I think that for the best of the best, when they get to the national stage of it, that will be the cream of the crop, and they'll have an opportunity to go ahead and see who will become the winner, and eventually see who perhaps could be able to represent the nation when the competitions come rolling by. But nonetheless, I mean, I'll say, Catherine Godson, I don't know if Godson, you've competed before. I think I've attempted to compete.
No. I swim, but I'm not an expert. I wouldn't call myself an expert.
I've attempted to actually compete in swimming.
You're that good?
I am not very good, but I attempted to. I think there were tryouts at school.
You're just a daring soul.
Yes, I'm quite daring. I can. I know the backstroke. I know the freestyle.
I'm daring, but I can't dare to compete in water. I cannot.
It's as long as you know how to float, it's okay. If you can float, then you can survive in the water, because whatever deep end that you're in, you'll know what to do. So I can float on my back. I can float on my front. So that's why I attempted. When I knew those basics, I attempted to compete, but I didn't think I had. I don't think I had the endurance that was required for it, and I didn't really want to try as much. But backstroke, as well as the freestyle, the butterfly is not as easy for me, but the rest I can try. And I would implore the both of you to attempt at some point in time.
No, thank you. I think you can motivate Godson to that.
No, I think I've outgrown such competitions. I've outgrown it.
So you can only compete in football?
Yeah, I can try anything outside water.
I know Victor can motivate you to get in water. The only person he can't motivate to get in water.
There is I think it's called, either it's rugby of sorts or handball in water, actually. I think it originated from one of the Navy SEALs thing. I think it should be a bit like handball or something. It's a fascinating sport. So you immerse yourself in water. And then you throw the ball and all this and that, and it's a fascinating sport, Godson. I think I'll interest you in it at some point.
You can interest Godson, my friend. But anyway, one of course the challenges generally when it comes to sports in Uganda is facilities, and it affects so many of them. Swimming